Hello everyone. Today we will be doing a simple animated water material. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we're going to leave our simulation there. We're going to come down to our materials folder that we've created and create a new material titled Water Anim and open that up. The first thing that we're going to do when we open the material blueprint is change the staining model over to single layer water and then add our single layer water output here underneath our material node. We're going to hold 3 next and connect this in. Hold 3 and click to add our vector 3 and then connect that into our absorption coefficients and changing these values here. These values are editable to any color that you would like your water to be, but for the sake of the tutorial we will be using these values to give it a realistic look. Once we have those values in, apply and add 4 constants by holding 1 and clicking and connecting the first one into base color, the second one into roughness, the third one into opacity, and the fourth one into refraction. These top 3 will all remain at 0 and the refraction value will be 1. Once we have this set up, we can kind of see our preview here, but let's go ahead and add something into our level. So add a simple plane into our level and then putting our water material on it. We can see that it is tinted, not animated yet, but we will now jump right into that. So before we jump back into the material blueprint, it's important to go into our content drawer and add the starter content in, because it gives us a normal map for the water animation that we're going to be using. So back into the material blueprint, we already have the starter content, so we're going to create a texture sample node. And go ahead and add our water normal map into the texture in the details tab and duplicate. Once we have that duplicated, we can add our 2 panners in that is going to make these normal maps move in the X and Y direction. Our bottom one is going to be 0.05 in the Y, and then our top one is going to be 0.05 in the X. All we need now is one more node to connect these together, so we're going to add our blend angle corrected normals node. So we're going to do the RGB output from the top in the top base normal, and then the RGB from the bottom in the additional normal, and connect that right in. And as you can see, we now have an animated water material. So you can do one thing extra with this. You can add a texture coordinate node followed by multiply. Changing this to 0.5 and then duplicating that, bringing, let's grab the one that playing hard to get. we go. That one into that coordinate, and it changes our waves that you see over here to be more not as frequent. So there you can just kind of edit the way it looks based off what your intended purpose for your water is. So that is what we have for our material. Let's go check it out in the real world. And as you can see, looks pretty good. All of the light is reflecting, and you can see the ripples and waves in the water. With that said, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope this is able to help you with your projects in the future. Thank you.